Welcome to the Gilchrist Club. Since 1998, we've been providing our guests with truly exceptional hunting experiences made possible through the hard work of our wildlife manager and professional guides. It's up to you to ensure your hunt will be memorable for all the right reasons. When flushed, quail take off in a flash. They'll fly in every direction, even low to the ground. The hunter's instinct kicks in, tracking a specific bird for that perfect shot. But it's the hunter's responsibility to be sure it's a safe shot before the trigger's pulled. At Gilchrist, safety is always our #1 priority, right down to the gear hunters use. For upland bird hunts, we require 20, 28, or 410 gauge shotguns, preferably over and under or side-by-side models. Make sure you pack only shells that match the gauge of the gun you're using today. For safety's sake, check your ammo bag or vest and get rid of any that don't match. Be sure you've signed your club waiver. And don't forget personal safety items like eye protection, hearing protection, and blaze orange. Before, during, and after our time in the field, it's imperative to treat all guns with respect. Until you're actively engaged in pursuit of game, your gun should always be unloaded. Be sure the safety is on before loading your gun. 2 shells only if you're using a semi-automatic. And at all times, not just loading, make sure the barrel is pointed away from other hunters, guides, dogs, or vehicles. Remember, there will be dogs in those vehicles. Hold your gun in the open breech position or with the chamber open when hiking to and from the Jeep. The same applies during transitional periods of the hunt, like changing of dogs or search and retrieval of birds. During active hunting, if you need to reposition while the chamber or breech is closed, keep your finger off the trigger, the safety on, and the barrel pointed toward the sky. Whenever you return to the Jeep, be sure your gun is unloaded before you approach the vehicle. Before the hunt begins, your guide will go through a safety briefing. Whether you're a seasoned hunter or new to the experience, it's important to pay attention. Gilchrist Club guides have the authority to discontinue a hunt.
Can't be safe, we will close the hunt down.
Should they feel that there are safety concerns that you or others are unwilling or unable to correct. Here are 4 safety concepts critical to a safe hunting experience. The straight line concept. This illustrates how the guide, hunting pairs, and dogs align and approach the prey. The guide is positioned between 2 hunters in a straight line, with 2 pointing dogs out front and his flushing dog by his side. This line must remain unbroken. This is essential for the safety of the hunters, guide, and dogs. When the excitement starts, it may be easy for a hunter to forget to maintain this straight line, but it's critical for a safe hunt. Hunters must keep track of 6 variables at all times in the field. These are, number 1, your hunting partner, 2, your guide, 3, pointing dog number 1, 4, pointing dog number 2, 5, the flushing dog, and 6, the Jeep. You must be aware of where these 6 variables are before pulling the trigger. Swing range. Swing range refers to the area in which it's safe to take a shot. Think of the face of your watch. Our straight line cuts the dial in half. Hunters are at 9 and 3, with the guide in the center, and everyone is facing 12 o'clock. The hunter on the left has a swing range from 12 turning left to 7 o'clock. The hunter on the right has a swing range from 12 turning right to 5 o'clock. Neither hunter may take a shot outside of their swing range. Shooting too low is just as dangerous as shooting outside of your swing range. Hunters must be mindful of the horizontal line created by the gun barrel when the gun is leveled at your shoulder. Dipping below this line to shoot at a low bird may be tempting, but it jeopardizes the safety of the dogs and others. As much as guides love their dogs, that's a sure way to ruin the day.
No bird!
You must be willing to pass up on a shot at a low bird, or if any of the 6 variables are in your swing range. Now let's turn our attention to some common safety breaches and how to avoid them. Topping the list is accidentally pointing the barrel at others, and it usually happens while the gun is being carried in the field. Remember, when walking, keep the breech open and resting on your forearm, with the barrel pointed outward away from your guide and your hunting partner. Carrying a gun over the shoulder, or the so-called suitcase style of carrying a gun, have both proven much more dangerous. Neither is acceptable at the Gilchrist Club. If you must move with the breech closed, keep the barrel pointed toward the sky until you're mounting your gun for a shot. Another common issue involves trigger guards and safeties. The only time your finger should be anywhere near the trigger guard with the safety turned off is once you've approached a pointing dog and are positioned for a covey rise or bird flush. As you raise your gun to shoot, your finger should be out of the trigger guard and your thumb should be turning off the safety. Only finger the trigger when taking aim to shoot. After firing, or if there are no shots fired, the safety must immediately be returned to the on position. If a hunter has the safety off and a finger inside the trigger guard while walking or approaching a pointing dog, he could fall, discharging the gun and possibly injuring a hunting partner, guide, or dog. Don't do it. No matter how tempting the shot, don't aim below the horizontal level of your gun barrel when raised to the shoulder. If your guide sees a hunter's barrel dipping, he'll call out, "No, no, no bird." And both hunters must not shoot. Never shoot outside of your swing range. One hunter shooting across the other's swing range can put your guide in harm's way. Finally, there's one absolute safety principle. Guns and alcohol do not mix. It's your personal responsibility not to consume any alcohol before or during a hunt or any club activity that involves a firearm. You'll have plenty of time back at the lodge to enjoy a beverage while swapping stories about your day's adventures. Quail hunting is an exhilarating experience. Your Gilchrist guides work hard to ensure you'll have many opportunities on the courses to take your shots. Select them wisely, always with safety in mind, and you'll be sharing great memories for years to come. At the Gilchrist Club, time is not the master of the game. You are.